What's going on, Alberta? I hope you're having a great day as always. Today I'd like to come at you from a different location just to mix things up, but I wanted to talk about spirituality and religion a little bit. And this is because I received a question from a subscriber on YouTube, and just basically they were asking for me to talk more about spirituality and what that is. So I'd like to start off by saying that I believe spirituality is very, very much different than religion, in the sense that religion creates a certain system of constructs and it's sort of institutionalized, and it has a lot of people believing that in order to access a higher self or God or a higher creative divinity, that one must move through the system that the religious constructs have set up and established. So I'll give you some examples of moving through a system: going to church, talking to a priest, talking to a monk or a rabbi or anything like this. These are the constructs that have been established with religion that I believe are false. You absolutely do not have to go through other individuals or other institutions in order to access that higher creative energy or God or the life force energy that moves through all things. The reason why you don't need to go to institutions to do this is because it exists within you. So spirituality is an understanding and a recognition of this. It is an understanding that all in all, or all is all, and all is in all. It's basically to say that all is one. Now that is to say as well that what I'm comprised of, cellularly, molecularly, it is basically the same materials that comprises this water behind me, the stones beneath my feet and the sand, the air, the sky, the ether. It's all homogeneous, just like the individual, sharing that experience with their environment. So, when you move around your life with an understanding of oneness, you are doing away with any notion of separateness. When I say separateness, that is to say that you are different than me, that I am different from other people walking around this world, you know, be they different races, religions, cultures, ages, weights, heights, everything. When you see all these things as individual classifications or categories, you're seeing separateness. So to live a spiritual life, it basically means that you're moving around the world with an understanding of oneness. You may see the separateness, but you're not recognizing it in that way. You're seeing past it. You're seeing through the veil, past the delusion, and you understand the oneness in all things. You would understand that as you're watching this video right now, you are in essence watching another version of yourself speaking to you. And I, as I'm making this video, have listeners and watchers, an audience that is essentially an essence of myself. So when you move around the world with this understanding, you exist in another plane. You can still be here, you can still be in this dimensional reality, you can still see all the separateness, but again, you're not recognizing that as the truth, as the absolute truth. You recognize the absolute as the oneness, as the connectivity between all things. So, spirituality, you'll notice, has a lot of practices of meditation, and meditation is a practice of letting go of separateness. Now, when you are practicing meditation and you're having a spiritual path or awakening, as some would call it, it's basically to say that you're letting go of all that separateness, which is to say letting go of ego, and you're returning back to oneness. You're returning to awe. And to awe means back to the source, back to God, back to that creative divinity, and you recognize it within yourself, and you recognize it within all sentient and non-sentient beings around you. So that's my opinion on a spiritual life, and I believe you can practice this by moving about the world with an understanding of oneness and spreading light and love to all that pervade you. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. Let me know if you like this video, and if you like this type of content, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you again in that next one. See ya.